Coach, can I give you?
Picks up good yardage. He's close to another first.
It was already in line.
Looks like it's going to be
Okay, so look.
second and about one.
That shows it.
That's the key.
Clubhouse.
Oh, that's the clubhouse. You got it
That
open?
camera
It
is
was already in
working.
line.
Oh, my.
I can find it. I got a little sweat in there.
All right, Bob.
Alright, so this one's not pulled in.
There's a flag on the play.
Settings.
Y'all see what the call was?
David, you want to go ahead and call? At least tell them that we're on the air, they're seeing us in the press box, and we're trying to get
Oh, they just hear it.
that connected, they can hear us, yeah, while that's on.
Yeah, good evening there, Eagle fans. Having a little bit of technical difficulties getting on live on the air, but we do have audio, so we're going to give you a little radio audio going on right now. The Eagles have taken the opening kickoff, and they have made a first down. They are now at the Peabody 46-yard line, second and about 12. The Eagles did pick up another first down, but they got a penalty and set them back. So it'll be second and 12 for the Eagles at about the 40, let's say about the 46.5-yard line. Peabody is on defense. Eagles are going from right to left. We have Michael Henry on the little rollout. He throws a little pass to number 12, Gavin Hilton, and it's complete for the first down. He's going to pick up about 22 yards on the play. Let's see where they spot this. At the 34. About a 20-yard gain. Michael Henry on the rollout. Took the ball from the quarterback, from the center, and rolled out to his right and hit 12, who was wide open that there. It was a perfect pass. Good job there by Michael Henry. Be first and 10 from the 34, from the Menard 34. That's Ruben Seastrunk on the carry off tackle, and he's going to pick up good yardage, about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be second and 5 from the Eagle 29-yard line. Eagles on a good drive right here. Remember the format tonight, the Eagles will play Peabody first, and it's just a 12-minute quarter. So the Eagles are on a drive right here with about 8:54 left to go in this quarter. Eagles just taking their time getting the play from the sideline. About second and 5. And there's Seastrunk on the draw from Henry. He's going to get down to about the Eagle 25-yard line. It's going to bring up third down. Third and about, let's call it 2. Third and 2 for the Eagles. Henry brings him up to the line. 8:10 left to go. Henry once again to Seastrunk. He's going to go for a first down. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. He's going to move the sticks. Eagles on a good drive right here. Taking the opening kickoff, making 3 first downs. It's going to bring up first and 10 from about the Eagle 20, let's call it the 22-yard line. Eagles just taking their time as they should be. Henry in the shotgun. He's going to fake it to Hilton. He's going to throw wide open. Jalen Lewis to about the 5, and he's going to score. What a pass by Henry. That's Henry to Jalen Lewis for the touchdown. 20 yards. Eagles get on the scoreboard. Nice play right there. Nice drive by the Eagles. That's going to bring on Ryan Hicks for the extra point. Drake Aldridge will be holding. Eagles fortunate to have a great kicker, junior Ryan Hicks. 6-0 Eagles. Snap, plays, kick, and it is good. So the Eagles take a 7-0 lead on the Peabody Warhorses with 7:22 left to go in the first quarter, which will be the only quarter. So the Eagles will now kick off, and they'll go on defense, and let's see what the Eagles defense can do. Peabody will be coming out. They have a very athletic team. Them and the Eagles didn't have a real good seasons last year, but they're all looking to turn that around. So the Peabody's looking to get back in their district race, as are the Eagles. So the Eagles will kick off from the 40. Got a lot of young guys out there on the kickoff team. But just a great opening drive right there by the Eagles. Some of the guys that are out there, I see number 5. I think that's Jordan Wright.
Yes.
22. That's Jonathan Hargrove Jr. So there's some young guys out there getting a chance to play on the kickoff team. The special teams is where you make your stripes. Coaches look at that, see what kind of player and competitor you are a lot of times on the special teams. 14, Carson Harrison also out there. We'll see if Ryan Hicks can get this in the end zone or if they're going to kick deep. And there's the kick, and he's going to kick it deep. We're going to see. It's going to go to one of their best players.
What's that?
And he's up to the 20, 25, 30, and he's got a lane, and he could go. And he's knocked out of bounds by Ryan Hicks, but a nice return there. He took it from one corner of the field and kind of just ran all the way across the field, and they set it up perfectly. And he's going to return it all the way to about the Eagle. Let's see where they're going to spot this. About the Eagle 45-yard line. So Ryan Hicks, not only that's a great kicker, but he's able to get the Peabody runner out of bounds and save a touchdown right there because it looked like he may go. So they're going to be on about the 45-yard line. So let's see if the Eagles can dig in and get a stop right here or a turnover.
Yeah.
I don't have the Peabody roster on me. So, wait, I may have that, huh, Tom? Yeah, here it is. Let's see. But we did pull this off of the internet, so just kind of bear with me. So Peabody is in the shotgun. Number 6 is the QB, but I'm not showing a name for him. He hands off to number 1. And going to pick up good yardage. Good yardage off the left side right there. He's probably going to pick up about 7 yards.
213, 221. Cameras and inputs are under the 200.
Let's see.
810 full screen that I have highlighted. 810 Mini Pro, yeah.
Once again, hand off to number 1 right there. But that's a great play right there by number, let's see who that is. It looked like it might have been Drake Aldridge, and exactly who it was. Good play there by Drake Aldridge. It's going to bring up about 3rd and about 5 for the Peabody Warhorses, maybe a long 4. Nice play right there by Aldridge. Okay, they're going to drop back and try to throw one. He's going to throw it deep down the field, and he's got a guy wide open. Nobody even covered him out there. Just a simple go route. 2 guys just go route. He just threw it up, and the Eagles decided they weren't going to guard him. So that's a touchdown for the Peabody Warhorses.
And then go back and do black magic.
So the Eagles, look like Peabody may have called a timeout right there. Oh, no, we're at the 6-minute mark, so it's a mandatory water break right here. So
Oh, there it is.
that was about let's see what that was, about a 39, 38-yard pass play right there for the touchdown. So Peabody will go, they may go for 2 right here. 5:54 left in this particular period, which is the only period. 7-6 Eagles, but Peabody will be trying to go for the extra point.
But that gives us what we're looking for.
And the Eagles, I mean, nothing fancy right there. He just, quarterback just in the shotgun, got the snap, just dropped back and just threw it deep. He had the outside and inside receivers just going on go routes, and actually they were both open. So Eagles going to have to work on that. So the Warhorses will go for 2. Number 6, I wish I knew his name, but he's a big kid right there for Peabody, the quarterback. Peabody will go in motion from left to right. He's going to roll out, and he's going to throw it quick to him, and he's got it. He's got the 2-point conversion, a little out route to the man that went in motion, just a quick play. Eagles weren't able to get there, so the Peabody Warhorses will take an 8-7 lead over the Eagles, so the Eagles will get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. Just another drive like the last one, and the Eagles will be fine. You know, these Jamborees are just, you know, a good time to work on a lot of things. You know, next week is the opening week, and the Eagles will be at home next week. Opening week, which will be game 1 against St. Fred's of Monroe. And it will be on a Thursday night. It will not be Friday night. It will be on a Thursday night. That will be the opening game for the Eagles. So it'll be a game between 2 good Catholic schools. St. Fred's is a 1A school, and the Eagles obviously in 2A. So it should be a great contest, and we're looking forward to hosting that game next week. So Peabody will kick off. The Eagles are set to take the kickoff. Be nice if we could get a good return right here and get some good field position out of this. Once again, the Eagles on the kickoff team, when we kicked off, we had a bunch of young guys. If you look out here right now at the kickoff return team, there's more veteran play out there. So they've got some really, you know, good players out there. Or experienced players is what I should say. They got experienced players out there because, you know, the kicking game for the Eagles is an important part of a game, and special teams is very important to the Eagles. So, you know, we like to take advantage of special teams. The Eagles have always been really good and had good kickers and good returners and things like that. So let's see if Peabody wants to kick this ball deep. He's trying to – it looks like he doesn't even have a tee, and he's just trying to set the ball. There he goes. He was having a little trouble setting the ball up. So here we go.
Do it the old-fashioned way and use your heel to make a little dent in the grass.
Hey, that's how you grow up in the backyard playing football.
That's right. Here's the kickoff, making it all the way down, taking in at the 10-yard line. David, I'll ask you to help me with the numbers. That's number 12. He's coming up, Gavin Hilton, all the way up to about the 40-yard line. And nice return by the Eagles. The Eagles trail 7-8, but really, really good stuff, David. As I'm trying to listen and get us back on the air, video-wise, we've got video at least from the field camera here. Still working to pull video from the other source that we have, and it'll GoPro and hopefully be able to get our commercials running and get that all going. But nice, the sun. It's great to see the sun, huh, David?
It's great to see the sun. I like to talk a little bit about how these coaches got this field ready. And yesterday at this time, you would think there was no way we were playing on this football field, and it doesn't even hardly look like it rained out there.
So here we go. The pitch is out to Seastrunk, and he's around the right tackle, hits the outside of the tackle, and got the corner. Picked up a good 6-7 yards out to the Peabody 48-yard line.
Well, it's been a big dose of Ruben here on that first drive, and now starting this drive out. Him and Michael Henry, you know, that they're the top guys, and you know they're gonna have to perform. There, you know, he picked up almost 7, maybe 6 right there. Eagles will treat this probably like a fourth quarter. You know, down 8-7 on the 48-yard line, and you know, just a little drive right here. Got a good kicker. You know, don't really necessarily have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, and you got 5 minutes left in this first quarter, so to speak, or first half, as they're only going to play 2 quarters. Here's Seastrunk, little slip on the field in the middle, but he got the first down. But you saw the flag come in. It landed right around the 45. We'll see what that is. Not sure if it's in the area of holding. Yep, that's what it's going to be, holding on the Eagles.
Man, they didn't get the face mask, though. Ruben got his face mask pulled there on that tackle. At first I thought that might have been White through it, but Man, once again, these yellow flags on big plays, you know. God.
It looked like he got the first down, but I guess they're saying his knee hit at around the 46. But here's one of the rules. They took it from the spot where the hold was, or where the play, ended, and ran it and pushed it back 10 yards. So in this case, that's one of the new rule changes this year in officiating and for the football games that coaches always have. And you can speak on this as a coach, David. You got to be up to date every year with all the new changes.
There always are going to be changes.
I think that's a good one. Here's Henry. He's back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. You saw him try to stop and slipped a little bit, and he's going to be sacked down at around the 36-yard line. To be third and extremely long. But one of the positives I was saying about that holding penalty in terms of the new rule is that the offense gets the play and the yardage and doesn't suffer going back to the original line of scrimmage and backing up 10, whereas then it could have been second down and 20 at that point.
Right.
Or, wherever they
the
were.
Line of scrimmage was right. So there's always some little rule changes, and you're right. You got to be up on those changes, and they're going to come every year.
Yeah, they had one of the things is the chop block, and it can happen on offense and defense, actually. Here's Henry back to pass, looking. He's got in the flats number 5. Again, that Gavin. No, he's 12.
No, that's actually a sophomore, Jordan Reich, and you're probably going to be seeing a lot of him here this year. This is his first time to be able to play on Friday nights, and he's been doing really well over the summer and getting into the fall camp. So we'll be calling number 5 a lot this year.
So we've got
What's going to bring up 4th and a long way.
4th and long. We'll get to see the punter really for the first time. We didn't really get much from the punter in the scrimmage.
And once again, that's going to be Ryan Hicks. Eagles need a player out there.
He's a lefty.
Looks like the quarterback.
Number 8. What's Michael?
He's the quarterback.
He's the center.
He's
the deep snapper.
Deep snapper.
Here's the punt by Hicks.
Maybe we can get
It's
a turnover
end over end.
here.
Oh, it's hit the ground. It's a live ball.
It looked like they got on it.
And they had 2 people right there. What do we have? Number 28. That looks like, is that Carter Marcantel?
Yeah,
number 29?
29, yes.
29. Carter Marcantel may have had a shot at it, but he was running too fast and went right by it. So the Warhorses will take over on their own 38-yard line with 2:51 to play in this one of 2 quarters that we'll see in this first game. And then we'll take a break. We are live. We want to thank our sponsors. And you can kind of see them up in the upper right-hand corner. I got to figure out I thought hitting record would get rid of that battery in the menu up there. But our sponsors, here's a penalty. Let's see what we got.
Illegal substitution, I believe.
Coming in, it backed them up 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 15 now from the Warhorse 33-yard line. But our sponsors, for here at Menard, we've got the Wilder Group, we've got John Wolf with the Edward Jones Financial. Here's the handoff up the middle. Nice job by the Eagles to stack him up, pick up only 2 yards to the 35-yard line. Setting up 2nd down and 13.
That was Braylon Dusang right there, number 78.
They will be depending on him to clog up the middle and maybe wrap up, or at least let the linebackers do some work, between the tackles.
He solidifies that defensive line, him and Drake Aldridge in there. And then you've got John Tavius Hargrove, number 9. And then you've got Deuce Kirk over there, defensive end, number 84. So you got a good front 4 right there, and Braylon and Aldridge are definitely the guys that are the experienced guys.
So the shotgun, throwing it out to the flats, and nice job with the open field tackle that had to be done out there to get that Warhorse. That's number, was that 16?
Let's see if the Eagles won't take a timeout.
Jaden Lewis with the tackle. A loss of a couple. Are they going to call it no gain on the play? It'll still be 3rd down and 13, 1:51 showing on the clock, and there will be a break, and we'll try to take our first break, and let's see how that works.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1-quarter game. It will be at the end of this quarter. Second game tonight.
And we're back live in the action. 3rd and 13 with 1:51 to go.
We're going to back them up some more.
Flag on the play. You come out of a timeout, that's the last thing you want as a coach, right?
Exactly. But
you just put the plan together, and now you got 5 more yards you got to pick up.
Yep. So the Eagles did take the timeout to stop the clock. So, they're playing this game situation like this is the 4th quarter, 1:51 left. It's going to be 3rd and about 20. Let's say maybe 3rd and about 18. So the Eagles can get a stop and get the ball back, because if they get the ball back, they should get good field position right here. He's going to pass.
Yeah, definitely. Looking over the middle. He's got pressure.
He's
going to be
sacked.
Sacked down inside the 15-yard line by number 84. That's you called his name. That's Deuce Kirk. And he picked up a big loss of yardage for the Peabody Warhorses. As Kirk, you said he was going to make a difference on this football team from the outside.
And he's a senior, a first-year guy, senior. Great to have him, though. And, man, he looks good in those pads. And you can see he's a basketball player, so he's an athlete. And the quarterback wasn't able to get away from him, and that's a big loss. It's going to bring a 4th and about, what you thinking, Tom, about 25?
Oh, gosh, yeah, 5, 10,
maybe
15,
30.
20, yeah, 30. 30 yards or better.
The Eagles should get
right
good
at
field
30.
Position.
Yeah, let's see what they can do on the punt. It's a high. He bobbled it. It's on the ground. If they can get to it,
they block it.
It's up in the air. They got it.
Touchdown.
Can he? I don't know that he can.
Let's see if they call it. It's a touchdown.
They're calling it a touchdown, but on a block, I guess with the block punt.
Behind the line of scrimmage, yeah, you can pick that up.
So they recovered it at the 1-yard line, and then were able to take it in. And the Eagles will take the lead with 51 seconds, and that defense is going to get to come back out onto the field.
This is the Jamboree. In a game situation right here, you might go for 2 because they have the 8, but, you're just working on stuff, so we're going to kick the extra point.
Oh, heck yeah.
And it still forces them to make an extra point of some kind if we make this.
Well, and Hicks needs the practice. Let's see if we can zoom in on here a little bit, get a little closer look, get him in the frame. 51 seconds to go. The Eagles take a 13-8 lead, and this was the kick is up, and it is beautiful. Nice kick, and it's good. That's 2 extra points for Hicks, and a 14 to 8 lead. We're going to pull it in, and let's see. We're going to try to find a commercial here, and let's see. Here we go.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
There. We'll bring it back up again, folks. This is the reason why we're practicing right along with the Eagles. We've got to figure out what the cause of no audio on that was. It's going to be hauled in, the kick at the 11-yard line, bringing it straight up the near sideline, up inside the 30. Nice job by number 14. That is get Carson Harrison making the tackle. And the Warhorses, they're going to let him say that he was down at about the 33-yard line, and that's where they will take over with 45 seconds left. The Eagles scoring on a blocked punt. Actually, it bobbled it, and then they tried to kick it, and we got penetration and got the block, and set up that touchdown to take the lead at 14-8. Got a little time waiting on the Warhorses to come up to the line of scrimmage. Want to thank everybody for tuning in and sticking in there, and finally getting it. We were hoping to be on the air at 5:15, and again a little bit of issue, but at least for the second game with Bolton, when we come back around 7:15, we know we'll be able to get on the air and actually do a full pregame and call the game. Here's a throw in the flats, wide open. going to pick up about 9, and Carter Marcantel in on the tackle along with Harrison as he is right at the line of scrimmage. But a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to come back. See what they got.
Got illegal shift
on the Warhorses.
You know, the Eagles were playing a little off right there, you know.
Protecting against going deep. Yeah.
Peabody needs the touchdown with how much? We got 38 seconds left. So they're playing off a little bit right there, a little 8-yard hitch up, but they're going to get an illegal shift. It's going to back them up a little bit more. So you'll watch, the Eagles will be playing off of them a little right here. You absolutely cannot get beat deep right now with the time on the clock. So let's see. This is like I've been saying, this is a great opportunity in a game situation to work on for the Eagles defense. So let's see how they respond.
Got the cheerleaders out there, and
you know, they still got young players. The 2 corners, you know, you've got Harrison and Lewis out there. They're both sophomores. And, you know, you got Nate Matthews, another sophomore. So 3 of the 4 with Marcantel are, you know, and he's a junior.
Yeah.
So very young secondary. And they're going to do the same play.
Same pass, and nice job by Harrison to come up and read it. And he was on that play very quickly, taking out the feet of number 12. I think we do have their roster. Is it right?
It's not right. I was looking, and I certainly don't want to call the wrong people's names right now.
That's right. Well, you can't always trust Max Preps with those rosters.
And it's a new season, and a lot of those numbers are from last year. So the situation right here is going to be 2nd and about 9 for Peabody at the Eagle 34-yard line. There's 29 seconds left. Eagles are up 14-8. That play right there, another just about a 6, 7, 8-yard hookup, but Harrison just closed on it, made the tackle inbounds. It forced Peabody to call their timeout. I'm guessing here. I'm thinking that you've got just 2 timeouts in this particular game or quarter, and that would be their second. So it's important that the Eagles don't let them get beat deep. Don't get beat deep, and just keep them in front of you, and so the clock can keep running. It will stop on first downs.
14-8, 29 seconds, 2nd down and 9 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far right and 2 receivers to the left.
Make that tackle.
Nice job.
Inbounds.
He's inbounds. That'll keep the clock running. That was Harrison again. Boy, he's doing a nice job of closing in on that tackle and wrapping up at the ankles. Got another timeout right here with a 3rd and, we'll call it 3.5 or so. Let's take a quick break ourselves, David. So we'll run our sponsor board. And we're back as we give you, we're going to have to, I love that music. But
I'm pretty sure we have some other music too. I'm going to have to figure this board out a little bit.
I got to figure out how to download music into that. Music. That's the one thing that I figured out. How do I turn it on? How do we get sound for our headsets and everything? And once I got that, I was like, that's enough. Let me learn this software, and you can see why. I got to learn it.
I don't know what to say.
October 7th, I gotta make sure you're proficient too.
Maybe my son, he's good at all this, could come here and set this up for me on that day.
Here's the receivers out to number 5. He's got it at the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up the first down and go out of bounds at the 50. They're going to mark it at the 48, and that's going to be first down. 14 seconds on the clock. We'll have a little halftime that the teams will get to break. Aren't we playing 2 quarters?
1 quarter.
Oh, 1 quarter. And then so we won't have a halftime.
No, we won't. Then there'll be a little break right here, and Peabody will play Bolton. A little break, then we'll play Bolton, and we're done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of quick.
I thought we were getting 2 quarters.
It's kind of quick. Nope.
Okay.
And then the same thing tomorrow night with 3 different teams.
You were talking about it when we first got on the air, but I was so busy trying to get that. It was like noise. I was trying to get us up and running. thanks to Justin, the IT fellas
Boy,
here.
he's so good, Justin Ball. This
Yeah.
is his first year at Menard, man.
They did a great job. We're actually working off of a landline for our internet. Here's a rollout. He's going to throw it over the middle. He's got a man wide open at the 10. It's caught, and he's going to go in for the score with 7 seconds left. As Jaden Lewis and
There's no way that
15, Nate Matthews kind of lost touch of where he was. A little miscommunication in the backfield. Man, a miscommunication for me too. That's a learning experience. I watched the play. It was a touchdown, but I forgot to move the camera.
Yeah, what happened right there? The quarterback rolled left, and he stopped and threw it back across the field. And the young corner out there. You got to know the situation of the game. Just stay back. Anything in front of you is okay. Just can't let nothing get behind you. I mean, it's just he'll see this on film and he'll learn from it.
Well, and the biggest thing is right now it's got to be forget it now. Let's move on because it's 14-14, a 2-point conversion. If we can get the better of this play right here, we end up tied at 15, and there's going to be a timeout by Menard.
Good call.
Kind of get everybody settled.
And you're correct
figure
about
it
that.
out.
It's a big thing right there. Big play for Peabody and against the Eagles. But you like you said, this game's tied, so you got to come right back the next play and try to get a stop right here.
What is the there's an acronym about forget it, something about one and done or something, get it over with and get it out.
Right, exactly.
You can't let it play in your head or you're going to make more mistakes down the road because that's all you're thinking about.
You always got to work to the next play.
And as a freshman, that's just a big learning experience, and it's practice.
Yep, and it is practice, and you work on things right here, and he'll just be better for it.
And Peabody is in a higher classification. They were playing, 3A last year?
That's correct. They're going to kick the extra point.
Here we go. They got to practice, I'm sure.
I would practice
figure it out. There's the snap and the kick.
He got it. No, he missed it.
He booted it to the right.
It ain't even close.
It is a miss.
And there you go.
5 seconds and 14-14.
A lot of offense, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
1 quarter.
That first drive, I wish I would have seen it.
It was a thing of beauty.
I heard the excitement in your eyes. Look at. What is that, 22 coming off the field?
That's Jacob. That's a freshman.
Jonathan Hargrove?
Jacob Janice.
Janice?
Yes.
32. That's his number, 32.
He's a freshman, and he's going to play a lot, and so is another freshman, Cutter Knowles. They're both going to play. He's number 10. You can see him getting ready for the kickoff return. Hey, the Eagles return this.
Well, that's right. You got 5 seconds.
It's always something to work on.
Do you try to do the return and the clock runs out, or you try to maybe play for a Hail Mary pass and see what happens?
Well, I might let number 12. If they kick it to 12, I just give him a shot to run it back. It's going to be hard to Hail Mary that far.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially with a very athletic team.
It would have to be a bluegrass miracle type of thing.
Absolutely.
You
just want to get out of this little quarter. There's no injuries. The Eagles have looked really good, especially on offense. So, it's just another thing to work on.
I'll tell you what, the Lord did a great job of parting the skies for us, with all the rain that we've had over the last couple of days. I'm sure Justin was worried. You guys, there used to be a Jamboree that everybody went to over at Ash, and that the Cosmopolitan Jamboree kind of disbanded, and Coach Justin wanted to bring a Jamboree back and bring it here.
That's correct.
And now you've got 6 teams in 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night. And look at the crowd. Yep. What a great crowd. There's the Bolton band is here over on the right-hand side where the student section from Menard usually sits. Here's the kickoff, and it is a line
right
driver.
To him.
He's going to haul it in. Nice grab at the 10-yard line. He's going to bring it. He's got a hole. He can go. Let's see if he can beat 84. Trying to cut it back at the 50. Man, oh, man.
He's electric, Tom. I'm telling you, 12, Gavin Hilton. They've got to get hit that man the ball.
All right, so the Eagles in this game tied are this scrimmage, so to speak, at the Jamboree against the Peabody Warhorses tied at 14 apiece. And Bolton and Peabody will play now, and then we're taking a break and going to come back, but we will run our little commercial break and let it go, play a little bit. and we'll get that going. So we'll be back in about an hour, and we'll go on about 15 minutes beforehand. It's 6 o'clock now, so it'll probably be about 7:15 when we come back on the air after these commercials. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.